and will have zero tolerance for discrimination of any kind in our games, colleges, and communities.
We accept personal responsibility for living out our values and ideals. Sportsmanship. We honor and recognize there is a person in each other, not merely a number or a school name. Servant leadership. We can make a difference in our world by serving others where we are right now. We agree these values are essential in sport and society, and we will play according to them today as together we accomplish greater things in the California Pacific Conference.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise, face the flag behind the scores table as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now introducing tonight's starting lineups. First for the Bobcats of UC Merced, under head coach Kelly Bernard. At guard, a 5'3" senior number 0, Tiffany Wing. At guard, a 5'8" junior number 1, Aislinn.
Welcome back to Bellbank Park, powered by Legacy Sports, as your Park University women's basketball team back in action today. It is an exciting one as they will take on the UC Merced Bobcats. We'll take a look at the lineups first for the visiting UC Merced Bobcats. It's number 0, Tiffany Nguyen, number 1, Aislinn Dora, number 23, Victoria Ferris, number 33, Diliana Lewis, and number 42, Demalola Sewell. Demalola Sewell, we'll get to her in a bit. It's been a big month so far this month for the UC Merced Bobcats. It's been their best month of the season, but now we'll take a look at the Buccaneers lineup, who have had their best month of the season, 5-0 so far in the month of January. It's the normal lineup for the Buccaneers here today. The NAI leader in assists, Jayla Relaford. She'll start at the 1. Kayla Schrader from Neenah, Wisconsin will start at the 2. Macy Marcus will start at the 3. Madison Chappell, who is a former Cal Pac Player of the Week, she'll be at the 4. And Jasmine Jenkins, the big man, will start at the 5. For the Buccaneers, as mentioned, 7-10 so far this year, 5-6 in conference, 8th in the Cal Pac. And they are rising up the Cal Pac, just trailing La Sierra and Benedictine Mesa. They're also chasing UC Merced. UC Merced 7-10 so far this year, all 7 wins coming in conference, 5th in conference. They're led by head coach Kelly Bernard. Buccaneers led by head coach Jeff Four. Buccaneers, as mentioned, this is their best month of the season so far. Anticipation high. The Buccaneers are loose and they're ready to go. 5 straight wins, including a massive win over the Cal Pac leaders Antelope Valley last Friday. The tip is up, and we're underway here from Bellbank Park, powered by Legacy Sports, out in Mesa, Arizona. As Damilola Sule with the opening bucket for the Bobcats. Rutherford with the ball. Chapel working on Lewis. Schrader with it. Kayla Schrader had the opportunity to be the Cal Pac Player of the Week this last week if it wasn't for Damilola Sule, as an up and under from Madison Chapel gets the scoring going. Outside, Ferris. Out top, Nguyen. Dora. Outside, Nguyen in the corner. That one's long. Won't go. Rebounded by Marcus. Marcus bringing it up the floor. Finds Relaford. Loses the handle. Outside, Chapel. She's going to pull from deep. That one off the front iron. Misses. And it's rebounded by Deliana Lewis. As mentioned, Damilola Sewell, she is the reigning Cal Pac Player of the Week. Has a massive pair of games that she had against Pacific Union and Cal State Maritime. She averaged on the week 22.5 points per game and 26 rebounds per game. She set the Cal Pac single game record for rebounds with 27 in the game against Pacific Union. She's averaging on the season 15.6 points per game and 14.6 rebounds per game. She has been phenomenal this season so far. And certainly somebody the Buccaneers have to watch for, as Madison Chapel draws the foul from Diliana Lewis. So Chapel's going to go to the line for the first time today. Bucks as a team, it's been an issue for them all year, has been their free throw shooting. As a team, just 65.2% from the line. Inside Sule and the bucket for her. Damilola Sule on the board once again. 4 points for her already. Kayla Schrader, left hand on the drive, won't go. Rebounded there by Deliana Lewis. Lewis and Sule, 6 foot and 6'1" respectively. A tall pairing underneath the bucket. That certainly is a big portion of their rebounding game. They likely have the opportunity to control the glass. They're one of the only teams in the Cal Pac to have more rebounds per game than the Buccaneers. Nguyen driving. Inside, Sule, mismatch against Schrader, won't go. Rebounded by Sule. She gets her second chance opportunity though. Damilola Sule, another bucket. She's got 6 already. And she is making quick work of this Buccaneers defense, especially the interior defense that has been shoddy so far today. Marcus drives, throws it up. It was a late foul called on Victoria Ferris.
Substituting for the Bobcats, number 34, Paloma Ramirez.
Sule with the ball after the free throws. That one misses from Victoria Ferris deep. Schrader bringing the ball up. Relaford, as mentioned, Jayla Relaford, the NAI leader in assists. That one inside to Chapel, won't go. Rebounded by Jenkins. Second chance bucket for Jasmine Jenkins is good. And the Bobcats off to a flying start, but the Buccaneers answering right back. 2-point game. Bobcats lead. Lewis with it. Trying to find somebody. Kicks inside Dola, outside Lewis. That one, an errant pass from Diliana Lewis. And it'll be over and back, and the Buccaneers are going to take possession. Three ball there from Marcus, won't go. It was tipped around and then rebounded by Jenkins. Schrader with it. Outside Chapel. Inside Jenkins working on Sule. Outside Schrader. It's going to be tough for Jenkins to find anything in the post. Marcus, nice little shot high off the glass underneath the bucket. Kayla Schrader, her second assist of the game early. And the Buccaneers have tied it up at 8 here with 4:39 to go in the first quarter. Pamela Ramirez on the floor, the freshman guard from Watsonville, California. Shot from Victoria Ferris. That one won't go. It's rebounded by Lewis, and she puts it up and in. Liliana Lewis and Damalola Sule are laying waste to the Buccaneers right now. Nice dish there from Relaford inside to Chapel, who draws another foul. And the foul is going to be on Damilola Sule. That'll be her first foul. And it's a media timeout taken. Bobcats lead by 10. Chapel going to the line. We'll take a break here for the Buccaneers Sports Network.
Shooting for the Buccaneers, Madison Chapel.
Chapel at the line. Her first one's no good. Madison Chapel has been a staple of the Buccaneers lineup so far this year. She is averaging 9.9 points per game, as well as 9.3 rebounds per game, nearly a double-double average for Madison Chapel. She's been fantastic. She's earned a Cal Pac Player of the Week already this year. Keandra Tureen checked in for the Buccaneers for Kayla Schrader. Tureen so far this year averaging 9.4 points per game. She's been mostly off the bench. Started 5 of the 17 that she's appeared in, but a portion of those is from the injury that was to Kayla Schrader earlier this year. Keandra Tureen immediately on the floor and with her first foul. It's definitely been one of her shortcomings this year. Keandra Tureen, she's been fantastic from the floor, averaging 3.3 rebounds per game. But she does average 2.5 fouls per game. She's been sending opponents to the line at a good clip. Sule misses her first. Second one from her is good. Relaford with the ball. Handed off to Tureen. Tureen driving, losing the handle of it. It's taken right away by Paloma Ramirez of the Bobcats. Ramirez now up top, inside Lewis, working on Chapel, and it's a travel called on Deliana Lewis. Damilola Sule, though she finds her way to the line for an average of 6 free throws per game. She's not as often hitting from the free throw line, just 57% so far this year. Doesn't really matter though, she's averaging 15.6. So she's finding her way to the line, blocked by Macy Marcus, and a big block at that, but it'll be out of bounds and it'll remain Bobcats ball. Marcus with a great defensive effort there. Coming right behind Ariz Lindora, as that one's good by Deliana Lewis. As mentioned, Lewis and Sule are going to be a problem for the Buccaneers, and they have been so far today. Early into this first quarter, Relaford's going to pull up from just inside the line. That one won't go, and it's rebounded by Lewis. Lewis averaging 13.8 points per game. She's also averaging 9.2 rebounds per game and 3.4 assists, which leads the team. Impressive for a forward to be averaging that many assists off the glass. Little floater from Macy Marcus as she ran right into Deliana Lewis. Lewis trying to draw the charge. No foul, says the ref. Lewis dish to Nguyen. Lewis outside Nguyen. Lewis inside Sule, working on Jenkins. Good defense there from Jenkins, but a nice spin. And a bucket from Damilola Sule. Marcus kicks to Relaford. And that one's turned over, and then to the ground goes Sule. Ends up hanging on to it, gives it to Lewis. Lewis, a little up and under with the left hand. It's a nice bucket there by Deliana Lewis. Deliana Lewis now with 8. Sule's got 9, and it's just those two for the scoring so far for the Bobcats. Foul called on Jasmine Jenkins. Nia Smiley checked in for Ariz Lindora. On the floor for the Buccaneers, it's Relaford and Tarina, the 1 and the 2. Marcus and Chapel at the 3 and the 4 with Jasmine Jenkins at the 5. Lewis with the ball. Chapel all over her, and then she tries to find Sule on the pass, but it's tipped out of bounds by Jasmine Jenkins. Bobcats will retain possession. 14 seconds of the shot clock, 1:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Ramirez, Lewis now. Nguyen, 5 on the shot clock, 4. Sule having a drive outside. It's a 3 ball from Smiley that won't go, and it's a shot clock violation as Smiley couldn't get anything to the rim. And it'll be Buccaneers possession. Good defensive possession there for the Buccaneers, and a necessary one this late in the game. In the first quarter. Marcus inside Tareen, and she's tripped up. There's a late foul call, but a foul call nonetheless. Paloma Ramirez with the foul. Kiana Tareen going to the line. As Tareen hits her first. And Tureen hits her second as well, so Kiana Tureen goes 2 for 2 from the line that time. Buccaneers now 5 for 6 from the line so far today. 3-ball from Ramirez. That one misses, rebounded by Jenkins. Relaford pushing the pace. Relaford, Bucks are trying to get 2 for 1 here. Inside Chapel, nice move, pass, Damilola Sule. Bucket for Maddie Chapel. And the assist from AC Marcus. And the Buccaneers close the gap to 2. Although they weren't able to get the bucket off in time for the shot clock. So 15 seconds to go. Ramirez, that one misses. Sule rebounded. Jenkins, good defense. Rebounded by Chapel. 6 on the shot clock, 6 on the clock. Tureen dishes to Marcus. And with a second to go, Marcus tries to throw one up with the left hand. And that one won't go. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Buccaneers do cut the lead for the Bobcats to just 2. Yeah, as we enter the second quarter. We'll take a break here for the Buccaneers Sports Network. Buccaneers trail by 2. Second quarter action here from Bellbank Park, powered by Legacy Sports and the Buccaneers Sports Network. Park Buccaneers women's basketball team, as mentioned, back in action. It's been a great month of January so far for them, 5-0. And they bring the confidence into this game against UC Merced. That shot misses from Marcus. Relaford dishes inside to Jenkins, and no foul called. That sends both Bucks head coach Jeff Four and the fans into certainly a frustrated state. Ramirez, that one won't go, but it's rebounded by Sule. She misses again. Rebounded by Relaford. Good defense there by Jenkins. Jenkins is working well. 3-ball Schrader. That one won't go. And it's rebounded by Deliana Lewis. As mentioned, it's been the Sule and Lewis show for the Bobcats, as it often has this year. The Bobcats, it's been a good month of January, their best scoring month so far, 69.2 points per game. Lewis from the line, that one won't go. It's rebounded for a moment by Sule, but then goes out of bounds as she was unable to get a handle on it.
Substituting for the Bobcats, number 5, Faith Machuru.
Faith Machuru checked in for the Bobcats. Relaford loses a handle on it. And it's Machuru on the fast break. Right hand, spun off the glass a little heavy. Good defense there by Schrader on the fast break. Bucks are going to go the other way. Marcus inside. Chapel, left hand. That one spins as well. Won't go, but it's rebounded by Marcus. Jenkins, Jay, won't go. Rebounded strong there by Nia Smiley. Bucks struggling to take advantage of their second chance possessions here. Lewis with it. Drives on, Chapel, spin, left hand, won't go. Rebounded finally by the Buccaneers. Marcus to Relaford. Relaford kicks outside to Marcus. Jayla Relaford is all over the floor. Poor pass there from Jenkins. Turnover. Nguyen, Lewis. Shot there from Nia Smiley won't go. Both teams can't get the lid off the basket to open up this second quarter. Driving, Schrader off the glass and in. And the and one for Kayla Schrader. She's going to go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul, first team foul. Returning for the Bobcats, number 1, Aislinn Dora, and number 22, Gabby Martini. At the line, shooting for the Buccaneers, Kayla Schrader.
So Allison DeBerry checked in for Jayla Relaford. Schrader at the line. And she does make it a three-point play. Buccaneers, they take their first lead of the game. Schrader with her first points of the game on the bucket and the and one. Martini, who's just checked in for the Bobcats. Machuru driving, kicks outside. Martini, she's going to pull from deep. That one long, won't go. Rebounded by Machuru. Nice little bucket high off the glass with the left hand. Faith Machuru. Allison DeBerry bringing the ball up for the Bucks. Dishes inside. Chappell tries to go up. It's blocked by Lewis. Chappell again, won't go again. It's rebounded by the Bucks. But then an over the back foul called on Maddie Chappell. Chappell's first foul of the game. Bucks have gotten their opportunities at the line, though shooting a lesser percentage from the field. They are 6 of 7 from the line, so a pretty good start to the game in that respect for them. Nguyen with the ball, guarded by DeBerry. 6:20 left to go here in the second quarter. DeBerry trying to draw the foul. That one missed, and a great rebound there by Jasmine Jenkins with Lewis over top. And turnover by DeBerry. Another unforced error by the Buccaneers. Victoria Ferris waiting to check in once again for the Bobcats, as is Damalola Sule. Martini, guarded by Chappell. Good defense there by Chappell. Tapped out of bounds by the Bobcats. It was tipped by Jenkins, then tipped again by Deliana Lewis. So Ferris and Sule checked in. So on the floor for the Bobcats is Nguyen and Machuru, with Ferris, Lewis, and Sule for the Buccaneers. It's DeBerry at the 1, with Schrader and Marcus at the 2 and the 3. Maddie Chappell at the 4. Jasmine Jenkins at the 5. Marcus with the ball outside. DeBerry guarded by Nguyen. Chappell trying to work baseline. Now Jenkins work baseline. Right hand underneath, won't go. Good defense there by Damalola Sule. Ferris outside, Sule. Nguyen. This is a big game for both teams, trying to make some ground in the Cal Pac standings. UC Merced holding on to a conference tournament spot. There are 6 teams that make the conference. That one's stolen away by Chappell. And the Bobcats in 5th. Buccaneers just out of the picture in 8th. Schrader dishes to Jenkins. Outside Marcus, drives past Ferris. Nice dish inside to Maddie Chappell. Great pass there by Macy Marcus, who's got the eyes today. Marcus with her second assist. so far. Driving is Lewis, kicking outside to Nguyen. Nguyen, 3-ball, won't go. Rebounded by Chapel as she makes a high effort play to keep it in bounds. DeBerry running the fast break. Dishes to Marcus. Right hand off the glass. Smooth from Macy Marcus, and the Buccaneers are getting going with buckets on back-to-back possessions. Turnovers from the Bobcats on back-to-back possessions. It's a big defensive set needed for the Bucks now. Outside is Ferris. Ferris driving past Marcus. Won't go. Rebounded by Ferris. Won't go again. Another rebound. Nguyen's going to pull from deep, and that one's good. And a great answer by Tiffany Nguyen. And a 3-ball there from Macy Marcus, as that one's good, and it takes the lead right back for the Buccaneers. Ferris with it. And it's taken away by Maddie Chapel. Chapel working the fast break, left hand. Looking for the foul, but they're going to take the bucket regardless. And the Buccaneers have grown the lead now to 5 on a bunch of big possessions. Stringing them together now. Ferris up top. Lewis, 8 on the shot clock. That one's going to be a foul called on Allison DeBerry as Sule went up in the face of the much smaller defender. Rutherford and Tureen checking back in, but it's going to be a timeout taken by the Buccaneers. A great run for the Buccaneers has put them in the lead by 5. We'll take a break here for the Buccaneers Sports Network. Buccaneers lead 27-22.
Shooting for the Bobcats, Sule.
So Sule at the line. For the Bobcats. Both good from Damilola Sule. Sule 6th in the Cal Pac in points per game with 15.6. Macy Marcus not too far behind with 15.2 she's averaging on the season. Buccaneers have 2 rounding out the top 10 in the conference. Jenkins, Tureen, left hand off the glass and in. Yana Tureen feeling it a little bit. She's got 4 now. Nice dish there as Damilola Sule with another bucket. She's now got 13. Sule and Lewis still heavy, dominating the points total for the Bobcats. Schrader, under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Buccaneers would love to extend this 3-point lead going in to the half. It's a deep 2 from Jayla Relaford. Bucks now lead by 5. Sule with the ball. Ferris dishes to Sule. 3-ball pulled from Mucheru. Won't go. Rebounded by the Buccaneers. Marcus driving. Right hand high off the glass. And that one's good from her. Buccaneers take the lead to 7 now. Marcus now with 13. It's a game high 13. Lewis driving, right hand heavy off the glass, won't go. Rebounded and put back up by Mucheru. Jeff Ford, head coach of the Buccaneers, unhappy with the free bucket. Marcus pulling from deep, won't go. Rebounded by Mucheru. Tiffany Newin. Outside, it's a 3-ball from Ferris, won't go. Rebounded by the Bucks. Bucks gonna try and play for one shot here. Relaford's gonna take it up top and slow it down. 22 seconds left on the clock. 5-point lead for the Buccaneers. Inside Jenkins. Outside Tureen, driving, kicks Relaford. She's gonna slow it down and make sure the Buccaneers get the last shot here. 10 seconds to go. Relaford, screen by Marcus. Steps. Has to pick it up, dishes, it's taken away for a second. Marcus dishes, Tureen's gonna pull from deep to end the quarter, but it won't go. And that's gonna be the end of the half. The Buccaneers with a strong second quarter performance led by Macy Marcus. And they lead the UC Merced Bobcats by a score of 33-28. The Buccaneers, as mentioned, led by Marcus. She has 13. Maddie Chappell's got 9 with 6 rebounds. And it was a big second quarter performance that put them in that spot. 18-11, the point differential in that second quarter. We'll take a break here for the Buccaneers Sports Network. Bucks lead by 5. Welcome back to second half action here from Bellbank Park, powered by Legacy Sports. Buccaneers hold a 5-point lead over the UC Merced Bobcats. It was a win in the first quarter for the Bobcats, but the Buccaneers answered back with sending the Bobcats to a 7-point deficit in the second quarter alone, led by the hand of Macy Marcus. She is tied for the game high with 13 off the glass. Macy Marcus, that one won't go. Rebounded by Jenkins. That one's no good either. Tiffany Wynn with the ball. On the floor for the Buccaneers, a starting 5 in this second half. That's a miss by Tiffany Wynn. It's Jayla Relford who hits that one. Relford, her second bucket of the game. Relford at the 1, Schrader and Marcus at the 2 and the 3. Madison Chappell at the 4. Jasmine Jenkins is at the 5 for the Bobcats. Is Tiffany Newin with Aislinn Dora, Victoria Ferris, Deliana Lewis, and Damilola Sule to start things off. Macy Marcus, that one's good. And she's now got the game high alone with 15 here. It's a timeout early called by the Bobcats head coach Kelly Bernard into this third quarter. Welcome back to third quarter action here from Bellbank Park, powered by Legacy Sports. Buccaneers today led by Macy Marcus. She's got 15 on 6 of 12 shooting versus La Sierra and University of Antelope Valley. Their last 2 games, she's averaging 22.5 points per game, and it's been a phenomenal turnaround from the line for her. 90% from the charity stripe. As mentioned, it's been an issue for the Buccaneers all year. Their percentage from the line, an abysmal 65.2%. Yet they've begun to turn it around, and, well, Macy Marcus has been a key to that point. With the ball, Ferris inside. Lewis tried to go up with the right hand. It was blocked by Chappell, and then it was tipped out of bounds by Deliana Lewis. And it'll be Buccaneers ball. Jayla Relaford with the ball. Chappell over to Schrader. Schrader driving past Dora. Dishes outside to Marcus. Marcus working on Ferris. Good defense there by Victoria Ferris. Forcing the hand of Macy Marcus to give it up. Chappell driving. Kicks to Jenkins. And it's going to be a foul that'll be called on Victoria Ferris. Excuse me, it'll be on Aislinn Dora. There's a foul on Dora on the shove as Marcus ended up going to ground, trying to get around a screen. Schrader in the corner, driving baseline. Kayla Schrader with the left hand. And that one's good for Kayla Schrader. She's got 5 now. That one bouncing around off the rim, won't go. It's rebounded for a second by Chappell, but then tipped out of bounds by her. Kayla Schrader in their last 2 games, last Thursday and Friday against La Sierra and Antelope Valley, back-to-back days, and it was a pair of phenomenal back-to-back days for Kayla Schrader. it's hilarious too because she had a 1-point performance at home against St. Catharines before those two games, and then she dropped 26 and 29 respectively. 3-ball, Schrader won't go. Rebounded by Marcus though. So 26 against La Sierra for Schrader and 29 against Antelope Valley, including 10 for 14, 71% from the field. Marcus trying to get the block on the fast break. Victoria Ferris will get the bucket. Buccaneers do still lead by 9. 6:45 left to go here in the third quarter. Schrader left hand off the glass, won't go. Rebounded by Sule. Damilola Sule already with 13 points and 7 rebounds so far today. And out of bounds steps Faith Musharu. And it'll be Buccaneers ball. Relaford to bring up the ball. Chapel with it. Schrader. Marcus, 3-ball. That one's a little long. Won't go. Rebounded by Jenkins. And then she lost the handle. Ends up finding it again. Schrader from deep. That one's good. There's just no doubt about it. Wide open. Catch and shoot. Kayla Schrader locked down. And the Bucks take the lead to double digits for the first time today off a huge 3-point bomb from Schrader. 3-ball answer from Ramirez, and it's good. Paloma Ramirez answers Schrader back immediately. A little Euro step from Chapel, won't go. Jenkins gets the rebound. And with Faith Musharu slashing in it, Jenkins, he hangs onto it, but a jump ball called. Schrader in the corner. She pulls from deep again. That one, tough bounce, won't go. Rebounded by Jenkins, and then she loses her footing and ends up losing the ball as well. So the Bobcats will take possession and take it the other way. Ferris outside, Paloma Ramirez. Ramirez driving on Schrader. Dish behind the back. Nice move by Musharu. Ramirez. Sola, 8 on the shot clock. Inside Ferris, good defense there, but a foul called on Jasmine Jenkins. And she couldn't decide if she wanted to go for the steal or try and get the block. She ended up throwing the hand right in the face of Victoria Ferris. And Ferris is going to get a chance to go to the line. The Buccaneers shooting better as a team so far in this game, 40%, 17 of 43, compared to the Bobcats at 34%, 14 of 41. Buccaneers and Bobcats both with 2 3-pointers. Both with 9 turnovers as well, so it's been a pretty evenly matched game with the Buccaneers. A couple more rebounds and more points off of turnovers. The Buccaneers have 14 points off of Bobcat turnovers, where the Bobcats have just 6. That's been the difference in the game so far. Relaford, she's going to shoot from just inside the line. That one won't go. It's rebounded off of the hands of 2 Bobcats. It had hit Musharu and Lewis and ended up finding its way to a wide open Jasmine Jenkins. She'll take that free bucket. And the Buccaneers lead back up to 9. Ferris with it. Inside to Lewis. And Lewis falling into Chapel. It'll be a foul called on her. So it'll be a timeout called. It'll be an immediate timeout. Buccaneers do lead by 9 over the UC Merced Bobcats, 44-35. We'll take a break here for the Buccaneers Sports Network. Buccaneers lead by 9 out of the media timeout here. 4:27 left to go in the third quarter. Buccaneers lead the UC Merced Bobcats, a big Cal Pac Conference matchup between two teams hovering around the line of conference tournament qualification. First free throw from Deliana Lewis is good. Lewis, standing 6 feet tall from Stockton, California, the senior forward, has been a force to be reckoned with in this game so far. She has 9 points, 9 rebounds. Now 10 points, 9 rebounds after the second free throw, good as well. Bucks still lead by 7. Marcus, that shot is good. She drove baseline, left side. Right hand jumper's good. Bucks lead back up to 9. Screen by Sula. Driving is Ramirez. That one's good. Good take there by Paloma Ramirez. Relaford, Chapel, Marcus. Driving, looking for the hop step. Gonna get it. Right hand. Tried to spin it off the glass. Wouldn't go. Rebounded by Jenkins. She fires it out to Chapel. Buccaneers reset. Relaford. Inside, Jenkins spins outside. Relaford, screen by Jenkins. Relaford's going to pull up from mid-range. Nice shot there by Jayla Relaford. A good screen there by Jasmine Jenkins in the bucket. And the Buccaneers take the lead back up to 9. Circus shot there from Ferris. Won't go, but is rebounded by Domilola Sule. Sule now 15 points, 9 rebounds. Tareen tries to dish to Marcus, ends up finding Relaford. Drive inside, nice dish to Jenkins. And Jenkins won't be able to find the bucket, but she'll get a chance to go to the line. Foul called there on Damilola Sule. For Sule, her second foul of the game. It's been a fairly clean game in terms of fouls so far. Buccaneers with 6, UC Merced with 6, as first one's good from Jenkins. Second one misses from Jenkins, as she goes 1 for 2 from the line that time. Jenkins with 5 points. A remarkable stat for her, certainly. 7 offensive rebounds, 7 of her 9 that she has already. Offensive rebounds for Jasmine Jenkins, dominating the offensive glass and getting extra opportunities as she can. It's a late foul that's called on Macy Marcus. And just as I said, the game has been fairly clean in terms of fouls. Another foul on the other end. Bucks 13 offensive rebounds. And once again, as mentioned, 7 of them for Jasmine Jenkins, who's been phenomenal in a game where she may struggle on the glass, with the much bigger Damilola Sule and Deliana Lewis underneath. Marcus trying to drive baseline. And Marcus trying to draw the foul. Tareen, Chapel, Relaford, Sule with it. So technical called on Jayla Relaford, so Tiffany Nguyen is going to go to the line for the technical free throws. So the refs in the scores table just discussing the technical foul for Relaford. First free throw from Nguyen misses. Bucks fans fired up as they were unsure of the technical. And it must have been something said. So the Bucks lead now down to 5. Nguyen with it. Ramirez inside Soule. And a tough matchup. But Macy Marcus sets the feet, draws the offensive foul. A foul on Damilola Soule. Smart recognition there by Marcus, knowing Soule likely going to try and post move down low. She does, and draws the charge. And the Bucks are going to take possession, and they make possession to take away from the Bobcats. Underneath, Chappell left hand. It just always seems to find the bottom of the bucket. Whether her head is down, up, eyes closed, open, Madison Chappell just continues to find the hoop for points, and she's got 11 with 6 rebounds so far today. Nguyen with it. Relaford pushing, and it's taken away by Relaford and then given right back by Kiana Tureen. Nguyen with it, tries to pull from deep, and that one won't go. Foul is called on Jayla Relaford. So now Tiffany Nguyen is going to go to the line for 3 as the foul was committed from deep. Nguyen's second one good as well. This is exactly what the Bobcats needed, something strange. A technical and then a 3-point free throw opportunity that Nguyen takes full advantage of and makes all 3. And the Bucks lead down to 4. Screen by Jenkins. Inside, Jenkins working on Soule. Jenkins, left hand, little hook. That one won't go. It was taken away by Chappell for a second. And taken away by her again. Bobcats having to advance the ball past half court. They do. Ramirez slowing it down. Bobcats as Soule finally making her way up the floor. Under a minute to go now in the third quarter. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Nguyen, Lewis. Good defense from Chappell, hands up, but a nice bucket with the right hand by Deliana Lewis. Relaford with it. Dishes to Marcus. Marcus driving, right hand, acrobatic shot. Won't go, rebounded by Jasmine Jenkins. She couldn't get the second chance bucket. Another offensive rebound for Jasmine Jenkins, but that one can't be put home. Ramirez out top, Nguyen, and Lewis with it. Shot and game clock separated by about 7 seconds. Lewis is going to drive with the right hand and take the 3 points. And that's going to tie it up at 51. It'll be the last shot for the Buccaneers. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Relaford loses a handle on it. Chappell tries to dive into it, and then it's a jump ball. And I believe it'll be Bobcats' ball after the jump ball. Refs discussing whose jump ball it should be. The possession arrow says it's UC Merced ball, but the refs discussing as to whose ball it is. And it will be UC Merced's ball. Kayla Schrader's checking in for Kiana Tureen. Inbounded to Ramirez, 3 on the shot clock. Ramirez throws up the left hand, that one won't go. And that will end the third quarter, but a great answer from the UC Merced Bobcats right back at the Buccaneers. And this game is tied at 51. We will head to the fourth quarter. Do not go away. Buccaneers and Bobcats tied at 51 here from Bellbank Park and the Buccaneers Sports Network. Fourth quarter we go. The Buccaneers and Bobcats have already played once this year. It was the second conference game for the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers went into the fourth quarter with a 4-point lead, ended up losing by 10 in that one, by a score of 72-62. The Bucs would love to change the way they remember this season series. And it's such a key time of the season. That one taken away by Marcus. Relaford ends up snatching it up. Such a key time of the season. It is paramount for the Bucs to try and find a way through. Nice dish, Jayla Relaford. Maddie Chappell just gets to walk that one up into the hoop as the NAIA's best passer, Jayla Relaford, diming up in no bigger time, finding Chappell in a 4-point lead for the Buccaneers. Lewis dishes to Ferris, runner from Ferris. That one's gonna fall after about 8 bounces off the rim. Marcus driving past Ferris. Tried to put the shot up over Lewis, and no foul call. Marcus is looking for the foul even still now, but no call. And the Bobcats are gonna take possession, trailing by 2. It has been such an even game. The rebound differential 1. The turnover differential is even. Bucs are leading in free throws and from the field. The Bucs are leading from the field. Bobcats leading from the line. Both teams with just 2 3-pointers still. The opportunities and executions from deep, not as poignant as it has been for these two teams that are typically letting it fly from deep. Ferris does from deep. That one won't go, but it takes a long bounce off the rim, and it's snatched up by Ramirez. Ramirez outside to Lewis. New win. Tries to dish it inside to Sule, and it's an errant pass, and it goes out of bounds. And it's taken away by the Buccaneers. Kelly Bernard, head coach for the Bobcats, encouraging her girls to try and find their way here in the fourth. They are a good fourth quarter team. They've done it to others in fourth quarter victories this year. Jenkins outside Relaford, 10 on the shot clock. Relaford working on Nguyen. Shot by Relaford won't go. Rebounded by Sule. Ferris. Guarded by Schrader. Nguyen. Ramirez. Ramirez driving, and that's going to be good for Paloma Ramirez. The bucket and the and one opportunity now coming. And the Bobcats with a chance to take the lead back. It'll be Paloma Ramirez at the line with that opportunity. And she can't convert, but she gets her own rebound. Dishes outside to Nguyen. Ramirez in the corner. That one's long, but it's rebounded by Sule. And up and in by Demilola Sule with the bucket. Bobcats take the lead. Relaford driving right hand. That one's good, and an answer from Jayla Relaford. Nguyen bringing it up for the Bobcats. Ferris outside Nguyen on the floor for the Bobcats. It's Nguyen and Ferris at the 1 and the 2, taken away by Chappell. Chappell, left hand goes up, won't go, but she's going to get a chance to go to the line. Nguyen and Ferris at the 1 and the 2 with Lewis and Sule in the post. Paloma Ramirez in the shooting guard position. For the Buccaneers, it's Relaford and Schrader at the 1 and the 2 with Chappell, Marcus, and Jenkins, the 3, 4, and 5. Foul called on Tiffany Nguyen. Second one from Chappell is good. So she goes 1 for 2 from the line that time. Buccaneers take a 1-point lead. Lewis. Inside to Ferris, right hand. And another friendly bounce for Victoria Ferris. As that one's good, Bobcats take the lead back. Back and forth action here from Bellbank Park. Schrader's gonna pull from deep. That one's good. Kayla Schrader. And a huge through ball from her. It gives the Buccaneers a 2-point lead. Ferris driving, floater with the right. That one's good from Ferris, answering back, tie game. Relaford, 6:06 left to go here in the fourth. Kicks to Schrader. Schrader working on Ramirez. Outside Relaford. Screen by Jenkins. Mid-range from Chappell, won't go. Rebounded there by Deliana Lewis. Both teams looking tired with their starters that have been on the court. 3 ball there, won't go. Rebounded by Sule, and she's just gonna take that again. Marcus gonna pull from the corner. That one's good. Macy Marcus answers it right back. It is an offensive affair here in the fourth, and it's a timeout called by Kelly Bernard and the Bobcats. Buckets on back-to-back possessions by both teams, and this one's getting good. 64-63 Buccaneers lead by 1 here, 5:19 left to go in the fourth quarter. The situational significance weighing on both teams as we inch closer to the conference tournament. Buccaneers beginning to run out of games here. So are the Bobcats. And the opportunities to make their mark in the Cal Pac Conference are dwindling. It's been a hotly contested game, less than 5 to go. Buccaneers lead the UC Merced Bobcats by just 1. Schrader driving, right hand acrobatic. Schrader gathers and gets it. And the Bucks lead by 3. Dora with it. Ferris trying to drive, and it goes off the foot of Jasmine Jenkins out of bounds. Damilola Sule checking back in. She was out for a short moment. 15 on the shot clock, caught by Ramirez outside. New win, kicking all the way over to Ferris. Ferris trying to drive, kicks to Lewis. Lewis inside Sule, and she was guarded by Marcus. And the Bobcats doing a great job at finding mismatches. Schrader's gonna pull from deep. That one's no good, rebounded by Ramirez. Ramirez brings it up the floor. Ferris guarded by Relaford. Ferris has 10 so far. Ramirez. She on the runner, won't go. And it's going to be an offensive foul called on Paloma Ramirez. Ramirez, her second foul. Jasmine Jenkins falling awkwardly and up gingerly. Rutherford brings the ball up. Screens off ball everywhere. Marcus spins past Ferris. Mid-range, Jenkins won't go. Rebounded by Sule. And to the floor goes Jasmine Jenkins. And not a sight you want to see. She's in pain. Bucks trainer Chris Medlin coming over to check in on her. Bucks do lead by 1. 3:26 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Jenkins has 7 with 11 rebounds so far today as Jenkins makes her way off the court. Kiana Tureen will check in for her. Tureen has 4 off the bench with 1 steal. Macy Marcus leading the Buccaneers in scoring so far today. She's got 20. Chappell has 14 with 6 boards. Schrader has 4 assists and 4 rebounds to go along with her 13 points. For the Bobcats, it's Damilola Sule. She's got 21. Deliana Lewis has 16. 3 ball there from Nguyen, won't go. It's rebounded by Relaford. Bucks with a great chance to make it a 2-possession game potentially here. Relaford kicks outside to Schrader. Ramirez guarding her. Schrader driving, and it's a foul called on Paloma Ramirez. Ramirez's 3rd foul of the game. So Schrader's at the line. First one's good for her. Second one from Schrader, good as well. She is big from the line there. And she's 3 for the 3 for the line so far today. She now has 15. Under 3 to go. Bucks lead by 3. Nguyen kicks outside to Ramirez. Off-ball screens. Moving the defense for the Buccaneers round. Stolen away. And it was tipped by Schrader, and then Victoria Ferris tried to dive onto it and ended up out of bounds with her foot. Referee right on the line, ready to see it. And the Bucks take possession, and it's a big possession at that. Schrader. Marcus, she's going to pull from the corner. That one bounced, won't go. It's rebounded by Deliana Lewis. A big stop for the Bobcats there. 2:25 to go. Nguyen. This is to Ferris. Deliana Lewis. Ferris. She pulls up into the corner. Won't pull up though. Nguyen. Lewis. 8 on the shot clock. Ramirez is going to pull from deep though. That one won't go. Schrader grabs the rebound for a moment, and then it's snatched up by Damilola Sule on the ground, and it'll be Buccaneers possession. Excuse me, it'll be Bobcats possession. Outside, Nguyen. Lewis. Ramirez driving past Tureen. Looks for the mid-range. That one won't go off the front iron. Rebounded by Schrader. Schrader's going to take it the other way. Kayla Schrader kicks outside to Tureen. Jilla Relaford by Nguyen. Outside, Kayla Schrader from deep. That one won't go. Rebounded by Nguyen. It's taken away, though, by Kiana Tureen, but a foul called on Tureen. It's Tureen's 2nd foul. Tiffany Newman to bring it up for the Bobcats. Buccaneers lead 68-65. Lewis outside Ferris. She pulls from deep. That one won't go. Rebounded by Relaford. Jayla Relaford, great on the boards today. She's got 7 now. Relaford going to take her time a little bit. Buccaneers want to make a quality possession out of this. Relaford taking her time. Newman defending. Shot clock dwindling down to 14. Now to 10. Relaford starting to move now. Drives, steps back around Newman. Chappell with it, 4 on the shot clock. Chappell left hand, won't go. And it's bouncing around. Tareen ends up with it. Buccaneers do have the ball. Relaford taking her time, and she runs away from the chasing Victoria Ferris, and Ferris has to foul now. Buccaneers with a miss, but high effort there from Madison Chappell. And Kiana Tareen ended up with the ball, and it couldn't have come at a bigger time than that. Chappell dishes to Schrader. Schrader in the corner. On the foul, shot clock was reset to 20, so the Buccaneers have 14. Paloma Ramirez fouling. Kelly Bernard, the head coach for the Bobcats, is irate at the the Bobcats fouling. Extremely frustrated that there's no need to foul, and I would agree with her. Bobcats still with an opportunity to take the ball back if they didn't foul, but now Kayla Schrader's going to get a chance to go to the line. The Buccaneers' best free throw shooter, and she hits the first. Bucks lead 69-65. Schrader's second one is good. And it'll be a timeout taken by the Bobcats, and a necessary one needed there. Buccaneers extend their lead to 5. 45.9 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Bucks lead 70-65 over the UC Merced Bobcats. We'll take a break here for the Buccaneers Sports Network. So the Bobcats advance the ball into Buccaneer territory. Newman's going to pull from deep. That one won't go, but it's rebounded by Lewis. Hers won't go. Sule ends up getting the board and gets the 2-point bucket to go. Victoria Ferris now has to foul. It was certainly a big mistake from the Bobcats, fouling with just under a minute to go. Still plenty of opportunities to get possessions, and they foul Tareen, and Bobcats head coach Kelly Bernard upset with her players at fouling Tareen, and then they fouled Schrader, and she was even more upset. Relaford hits her first of the line, and she misses her second, but the Buccaneers do have a 4-point lead. Another timeout call by the Bobcats. They're going to advance the ball again. So the Buccaneers, it's been a team effort, specifically scoring from Marcus, who has 20. Schrader has 17 now after the 2 free throws she just hit. She's 5 for 5 from the line. The Bucks, 76.5% from the line, which isn't exceptional, but it's a lot better than the 65% that they've been so far this year. It'll play, and it'll be successful enough to have the lead that they've earned in this game, certainly. Chappell has 14 as well with 6 rebounds. Jasmine Jenkins has 7 points with 11 rebounds. Jayla Relaford, she has had another phenomenal game 9.7 rebounds, 6 assists. 4 for 10 from the field, 0 for 1 from deep, but just filling the stat sheet, and it has shown immensely in the result of this game. And if the Buccaneers win, it's a big player that you can point to in the Buccaneers' success today. 5'2", but she's playing a lot bigger, as she has all season. Jayla Relaford has been just phenomenal today, and a big part in this Buccaneers 4-point lead. 35 seconds on the clock. 3-ball from Ferris. That one's good. Victoria Ferris answers back, and it's a big, big answer. And the Buccaneers are then going to take the timeout. Now with a 1-point lead, and the heart rates accelerate on the Buccaneers bench a little bit. Some shaky palms, and the Buccaneers nervous. Bucks do hold a 1-point lead though still. 32.9 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Bucks stacking up for the inbound. Finds Schrader, and foul called on Asa Lindora. Schrader's going to go to the line again. Something to watch for Kayla Schrader. She's got 17 so far. She's had 20 in back-to-back. So it'll be 3 consecutive of 20 if she can put 3 more on the board. She'll go to the line for 2 here as she hits the first. Bucks lead it 2. They won't be able to make it more than a 1-possession game, though. As Schrader hits her second. Now they're going to need the 3. Bobcats will take it up. Shot and game clock separated by 1. Newman's going to try and settle it down and play for likely close to the last shot. Oh, it's taken away by Relaford. It's snatched up, and it's jump ball. And it actually won't be a jump ball. There will be a foul likely called on Asa Lindora. It is a foul called on Asa Lindora. The foul is huge. A great job by Jayla Relaford to take that one away. Her 3rd steal of the game, and none at a bigger time than that. Relaford's going to go to the line as well. 18.3 to go. Bucks lead by 3 before these free throws from Relaford. First one good from Jayla Relaford. Second one from Relaford, good. 5-point lead for the Bucks. Newen with it. Ferris puts it off her knee. Ferris letting it fly from deep, and a prayer shot from Victoria Ferris. As that one's good from Victoria Ferris. She just turned around and sent it towards the bucket. Amazingly finding the bottom of it. Makes it a 2-point game. They're still likely going to need a steal or a missed free throw in some way. Bucks going to take a timeout. Their final timeout taken by Buccaneers head coach Jeff Ford. Bucks lead by 2. 5.2 left to go here in the fourth. You're watching the Buccaneers Sports Network. Kayla Schrader has been phenomenal for the Buccaneers so far today. She has 19, and she had 25 points per game in their last 2 games combined, as mentioned. 26 and 29. He's been exceptional. Buccaneers to inbound. Marcus just looking for an open body. Tries to find Schrader, and it does go out of bounds. 5.2 will still be on the clock. And it's a timeout call by the Buccaneers. Not what they wanted to see. Turning it over as the pass could not find Schrader. Bucks still lead by 2. 5.2 left on the clock. Some anxious bodies around this court. The men's basketball team's warming up, getting ready to go. You just can't take your eyes off of it. It has been a phenomenal game. The Buccaneers ended the first half with the lead. Bobcats came out in the first quarter, were better, and then the Buccaneers answered in the second quarter to take the lead. Bobcats answer right back. We're tied at 51 going into the fourth quarter, and here we stand, 75-73. Bobcats with the ball. They're going to need a bucket to tie or take it overtime. New win. 3 on the clock. Ferris. And it's an offensive foul called on Victoria Ferris, drawn by Jayla Relaford. Kelly Bernard is hot on the Bobcats bench. 1.7 to go now, and it's all but over. Inbound still has to come. Finding Schrader, foul called quickly. It'll be 7/10 on the clock. Schrader's going to go to the line. She's got 19 so far. Hopefully to make it more at the line. Jayla Relaford with a massive steal with just under 30 seconds to go that forced the fouls to begin for the Bobcats. And then there, a massive drawn offensive foul as Victoria Ferris tried to get open. Schrader, second one's good. It's a 2-possession game, and that will be it. Nguyen gonna fire it towards the hoop, and the Buccaneers will finish this one victorious. A 77-73 victory over the UC Merced Bobcats. It was hard fought and absolutely earned by this Buccaneers squad. For the Buccaneers, led in scoring by Kayla Schrader. She had 21, 9 for 9 from the line. 5 rebounds, 4 assists for her. Marcus had 20 with 4 rebounds. And Jayla Relaford, no bigger than anyone. 11 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists. But it's not in the stat sheet. It's the big steal and the big forced foul that finished it off over the Bobcats. UC Merced led by Damilola Sule. She had 23 with 17 rebounds, another monstrous performance from her. And Deliana Lewis had 16 with 13 boards. That's the final here from Bowbank Park, powered by Legacy Sports. Buccaneers beat the UC Merced Bobcats by a score of 77-73. Stay tuned for the men's broadcast coming up next on the Buccaneers Sports Network.